in understanding logic and not just public speaking, then please direct us to those judges. And if you want to volunteer here because you think, we messed up and we need help, go ahead. We'll take any volunteers we get. But just to let you know, I personally am not very disappointed with what we are doing. I'm actually very excited, and we did go over it. We do look into, Faraz was the tabulator, but he does look into the scores, and he does look into seeing, and if you've done it for many years, you can pick up some errors if there are. And so if you feel like, oh wait, this score looks really off or something, and so we just look into that, but we don't have a right to go back and change the judges' scores. It would be extremely unethical to change the way we're doing something after looking at it. Like, for example, we have a certain amount of points, or we give a certain weight to winning and losing, or we don't give weight to wins and loss. And then if somebody says, if somebody comes up and says, oh, there's a team that won all four, now what? This person's going to complain, so let's change now everything. That would be extremely unethical. We can't change rules after. So after every tournament, we do go back, we do see what we did right, what we did wrong. And so anytime you guys want to help out, you want to come, you have suggestions, we're definitely open, and which is why we have improved over the years. And as Faraz said, please direct any questions you have to Faraz, and leave the MYDT broadcasting for broadcasting so that any important announcements during this event don't get lost. I don't know if Brother Mustafiz will agree with me, but I think if it continues that this kind of discussions are on that group, those people may have to be removed from the groups. And because there is a forum where you can express yourself, and that is for us for now. And inshallah, please bear with us. I'm actually personally quite happy the way it went yesterday. So usually I'm not the kind of person who is always happy with what I do. I've been always called the most critical of all of us. And so I'm actually happy. I think we did a great job yesterday, if I may say so myself. So Jazakallah khair, everybody, and happy debating. And I want to tell the debaters a little bit, maybe I'm taking too much time. I just want to tell the debaters, people always say, oh, you're all winners, and yeah, right. And you roll your eyes, we're not all winners. And it takes a while to really understand what that means. And it took me a lot after I started coaching to understand what that means, that you're all winners. You actually, just the fact, when you look back at this tournament, whether you lost or won, when you will be talking about it with your children or your other, if you coach or whoever, you'll be, the feeling you'll have inside will be excitement. Even if you're saying, you know what, it was I had won all 4 debates and then we still didn't make it, there'll be an excitement. And what is that excitement? It's that you enjoyed. I remember my debates, like losing a debate that I was so sure we won, things like that. And you say it now and you get mad, but it's all fun. I think even the fun part you guys had yesterday is worth a tournament. And then the learning takes place much more in the field than if you're just training. So come back to the competitions and enjoy the competition, and don't sacrifice your improvement because of a win or a loss. Don't sacrifice the opportunity to build your skills because you're going to be disappointed that you didn't win. The reason people have competitions is not to have winners. Winners, you'll always have only one winner, right? So that's not why people have competitions. When you go to the world debates, you have hundreds of teams. They're not there thinking they're all going to win. Like I went to international competitions. I knew I was not going to win. There were such great teams there. But I went every year because it's fun and you learn. And so I'm going to leave you with that. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Have fun.
As of right now, I know everybody is anxious to get the topics out. Inshallah, I believe that we will be preparing, all teams will be preparing for the prop and opposition positions. So 1 minute.
Wait, so we're going to be preparing for proposition and opposition for the debate? And then they're going to tell us on spot.
Give them a little bit more time.
So yes, inshallah, you guys for semifinals will be preparing for the proposition and opposition side, and then we'll be given in your breakout rooms which side, but we will be giving you some more time to prepare for these topics.
How many minutes do we get to prepare?
You're muted.
Inshallah, by the time that we give out, from the time that we give out the topics to when you're in your breakout rooms, we'll give you about 20 minutes to prepare. So as soon as I get the topics, we will give you start 20 minutes.
Actually, wait, hold on. Before you give the topic, I want to talk about one more thing, if that's okay.
Yep, go ahead.
So this was an issue that we discovered kind of yesterday, and I wanted to clear it up. This is for the debaters themselves, and I want to tell you guys, because it was something that we noticed in a couple rounds, is about the topic definition. I'm trying to pull up a slide here, and how that works and how it relates to what you're doing. So I'm just going to share this one slide here. So basically, I want to clear up that defining the topic is the right of the proposition, right? You guys know that, and you guys can use it to narrow the scope of the topic. But what you guys need to understand is that the definition of the topic is not where you win the round, okay? You're not going to win a round by defining the topic in a way that says, yeah, okay, we got this. Only we have points. The opposition has no points for this. So it'll be an easy win for us. That's not what your goal is. Defining the topic is nothing more than picking a stadium or picking the color of the field to play on, right? Maybe you prefer bluegrass to green grass. That's the level of advantage it should be giving you, right? You're just picking the battle that you want. You're not winning it on that round, okay? So that's the main thing I want to make clear, right? And there are some people had the assumption that you could do whatever you want with the topic. That's not completely true, right? You have the right to narrow the topic to anything reasonable that follows this criteria up here that I have on the slide. So it has to be tied to the topic, right? The topic yesterday of China is to blame. You can't say change it to Russia or something like that. So easy one. Narrow the scope of the debate where applicable. A lot of people did that. They mentioned a specific issue that China is to blame on. You should outline the judges on which the basis on which the judges should determine the winner of the debate. Now, what does that mean? If you give me a topic that's just a fact, or that's something that doesn't have two sides to it, you won't be able to do this really well, because you're just going to say that we're going to show you that this thing is true, and that's it, right? That's the kind of debate topics that are unfair when you define them that way. And so you're not going to be able to give them a proper definition, right? You should be giving them a value judgment, something that they should consider. If more people do this than that, then we have won. If this happens less than this, then we have won. Or we've shown you that this is more important than something else, then we have won, right? Those are criteria that you should be able to give. Whereas if it's a yes/no question, that's not much of a debate topic at all. That's the key main unfair definition, is that something that is considered a truism, right? Something that's to just exist, that is a fact, that most people would agree with exists, right? I'm not gonna have a debate with you about the sky is blue. There's no point, it's a fact, you can see it, it's observable. There's not much there. Along those lines, right? Just because something isn't true now necessarily, but will be in the near future, that's another reason for an unfair debate topic, right? And these are some other things that are less important, but these are the two main things that I saw yesterday, right? So your debate topic shouldn't be, is this a thing? Yes or no. It should be about weighing the pros and cons about something that has two sides, right? So if you're the proposition, don't do that because it's going to make your entire team look bad and you won't get scored well because you won't actually have logical arguments. You'll just have facts and you'll just be giving a speech, right? With no debating at all. So don't do that if you're the proposition. If you're the opposition and you notice this happens, right? Your first speaker immediately has to come up and their speech and say, judges, this is an unfair topic because it is undebatable as we all know that this is true. Then what you want to do is you want to modify or tweak that topic, right? Add in a word or something to make it fair. In the case of yesterday, right? A lot of people tended to say China is to blame for the dehumanization of the Uyghur Muslims in China. That's not much of a debate topic, right? Everybody knows what's going on. Everybody knows that China's doing it. That's pretty open and shut. So if I'm the opposition, right, add something to that topic and offer up a definition that sticks with what the proposition was going for, but make it debatable, right? Say, because the proposition did not give us a debatable topic or a fair topic, then go in and say, hey, we're going to extend the definition to say China is responsible for the continuing dehumanization of Muslims. Because now you have something that you can argue about. It's not about who started it, but it's about now that this has gone on so long, who's to blame? Is it still the person who's doing it? Or at this point, does the responsibility shift to someone else who's observing but not doing anything about it? So it's not easy, for sure, but you have to consider that, right? If you're the opposition and you see an unfair topic, challenge it and do something about it. Tell the judge it's unfair, modify it slightly to make it debatable, and then continue with the debate. You don't want to completely redefine it or change it. Ideally, you want to be able to tweak it and find a way to make it debatable. So that's what I want to get across yesterday. Proposition teams, don't try to win the debate on the definition. Opposition teams, if something's extremely blatantly unfair, which shouldn't happen today anyway, but if it does, this is how you challenge the round. Jazakallah khair. And if people have questions on that, I can take it real quick, or you can put it in the chat.
Okay, Faraz, you're taking the question just for clarification. As you
Yeah,
said,
go ahead.
Okay. So what I'm saying, for example, just a clarification, the yesterday's topic, China should be blamed for dehumanizing the, how do you call the Uyghur Muslim, right? So if I am an opposition, can I say, okay, I'm saying this is debatable. How? Number one, I could say, okay, in Chinese constitution, it is totally prohibited to practice what the religion, publicly or privately. So Uyghur Muslim is doing that. Number one point. Number two, there are many separatist movements in China. If you are the owner of a country, you should not want someone to take your land away. For example, Tibet. So these are the 2 points that could be raised by the opposition to flow on the debate. What do you think about these 2 points? Can you say this is not debatable?
Maybe. I'm just giving this as an example as something that you could argue against, right? So yeah, if you want to argue that the Constitution, or they're violating the Constitution and therefore deserve the genocide, I think I would win that debate very easily. And I think it's still very unfair. But if you want to define it as technically debatable, sure. But I still don't think it's going to make for a good debate. And that's what our goal is, right?
Now, but what I'm saying, Faraz, sorry, don't take it as clarification, no complaint. What I'm saying, for example, you should give credit to the, what do you call the proposition who was intellectually narrowed down in a way that they have little scope to debate. That they should get that.
I disagree with that. You shouldn't leave something that's little scope for debate. You should have a topic to narrow it down so that you're not talking about 2 completely different issues. That's the purpose of it. It's not to win. It's not to give your team a super competitive advantage. It's to pick a bit playing field so that you guys are both talking about the same issues, right? I'm not talking about China where you're talking about Russia, or on a different topic, right? Like, so it's the point of it is to keep the debate on track, not to provide a super big advantage.
But it is debatable. You agree with that? Using just 2 points that I'm mentioning, it is debatable.
I don't think it's a fair debate. No.
I agree completely with Faraz. I agree actually, 100% like with Faraz that it has to be debatable. And in this China topic, it's not debatable, Najib, right? It's
So I,
absolutely not
okay,
debatable.
can you debate with me the 2 points? I'm saying in constitution, it is not permissible to practice the religion publicly or
Let's not go there,
this
Nuzbai.
is
Let's
there.
not go there. I really
I
This
agree
is
with
there.
Faraz that it has to be debatable.
Brother Nuzul, I'm happy
Bruh,
to
This
debate
is
it with
there.
you afterwards.
bruh, is this for real, bruh?
This is, I think we should stop it here because you can't debate that, Hitler, killed all the Jews, like in Holocaust. But I like the fact that how
70%.
we can extend the topic just like Farah just did. Is it if it's I mean if it still does continue, then who becomes responsible? And that is an awesome shift. Well, this is debatable. So this wasn't
Guys,
clear,
I want
obviously, but I
look
think
at
this
the
is
example that
I
we're
think this is
setting for everybody, right? This isn't an example that we want to set for our youth.
right. Yeah.
Good job.
So
All right, so if anybody wants to stay in the main session and talk this out, you guys are feel free to stay in the main session. As for all the debaters, we will be opening the breakout rooms right now. So inshallah, and we'll be broadcasting the topics. So exactly at 11:15, from 11:15 to 11:35 or 11:30, that will be 15 minutes to work on it. And inside the breakout rooms, the judges will enter and begin your debates. So inshallah, if the breakout rooms are open, you may enter.
Wait, will the spectators go with the thing?
The spectators can let us know which rooms you want to
After
enter.
15 minutes.
Yeah, after the debaters have fully prepared, and then we'll allow you to enter the room.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum. It would help, I'm trying to assign you to the semi-final room that you want to go. So if you want to go particularly to any one of the rooms, so just tell me there are middle school 1 breakout room, middle school 2 breakout room, and high school 1 breakout room, and high school 2 breakout room. So middle school.
Please, can we go to MS2, please? It's about to start.
No, I will, but you write down the name against your name. That way I know where you are going to. We'll be assigning now. Just put down that the room you want to go.
Assalamu alaikum. Sorry, I was in mute. I was talking. I want to go to middle school.
Do you have where the rooms are? Which teams are in which rooms?
Could you please transfer me to MS1, please?
Yes, I'm starting to put everyone into their room, so start looking for the join breakout room. To anyone who just joined, if you could please let us know which room you'd like to go in. It'd be helpful if you could just change your name to the room. Otherwise, please put it in the chat box. Thank you.
Which room is for Muna Air?
Muna Air didn't make it to the semifinal, but there is Muna Earth. Is that the one you'd like to go to?
Oh, so I was actually on Muna Air, so I guess I'm not supposed to be here.
Oh yeah, so I guess, I'm sorry, but yeah, you didn't make it to the semifinal, but yeah, you can definitely watch if you'd like to be put into a room.
No, if I thought I was a debater, but okay, I'm gonna leave now.
Assalamu alaikum.
Sam.
So can I join the room HS2?
Sure. What is your name? Sorry. What is your name?
Excuse me?
Yes, sorry. What is your name so I can put you in HS2?
My name is Hafsa Qureshi.
Hafsa Qureshi. Okay. I put you. Thank you.
Excuse me?
Yes. Hi.
Hello? Walaikum assalam. Can you please put me in meeting room at HS1?
Okay, sorry. Who's this? What is your name so I can put you?
It's Kanita. Kanita.
And you want it to be in HS1?
Yes.
Were you put into another room?
Sorry?
Assalamu alaikum.
Sorry, give me 1 second. Kanita, I don't see.
Please wait 1 second. I actually named myself as HS1.
Okay. HS1. You have already been put into HS1. So check. There's the more option. It might say join breakout room.
Okay, all right.
Pardon, ma'am. My name is Rafia Khan, and can I join HS2? I mean, yeah, HS2.
Yes, you're being sent there now.
Okay, thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Anybody here? ترى شو وصلنا.
Those who are waiting in the main room, if you can identify the room you want to go to, then best.
Assalamu alaikum. Can I be placed in the MS2 room?
Which one?
MS2, please. Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
MS2 also for me, please. Oh, I'm sorry, HS2 for me, please.
Brother Hassan? Yes.
Assalamu alaikum. Can you put us on HS1, please?
And your name, please?
Nuzat Romana.
What is the email? I don't see your name here.
Nuzat_Romana at Hotmail.
Which one? You say?
Nuzat_Romana at Hotmail.
And which room?
HS1.
Okay, you should be going there.
MS2, please.
Thank you.
And who else is here? I see Asif.
Masruz bhai, can you put me on HS2, please?
Okay, HS2. You should be there. Inshallah. And I see Ishan Khan and Asia.
Assalamu alaikum.
You are ready to go whenever your time will start.
HS2 for me, please. HS2.
Mahfuz bhai, HS2.
Assalamu alaikum. Can I be placed in MS2, please?
Ji Masruz bhai, HS2 for me, please.
Your name, please.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ishan Khan. Can I join the room HS2?
Masruz bhai, this is Mahfuz. Can I join HS2 as well?
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
My name is Ishan Khan. Can I go to the room HS2?
Hold on, please. And your name, sister? Hello?
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
Can I be moved to MS2, please?
And your name, please?
My name is Moin Hussein.
Moin Hussein. And I don't see your name on the unassigned list. Okay, hold on.
Well, do I have to put the debater name or my own name?
No, I see, but Moin Hussein, you may have been assigned already.
Yeah, they placed me on the wrong room.
Just click the 3 dot in the bottom and you see that you will join the breakout room. You have been already assigned.
No, they placed me on the wrong room. It should have been MS2, not the MS1.
You want to go to MS1?
No, MS2.
Okay, you are assigned there.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Can I join HS2, please? Mahfouz.
You have 2 entry. Which one you want?
Okay, Mahfouz Rahman, I think.
Hold on. HS2?
HS2G.
You are already in HS2.
Oh, then the computer probably. Okay. Okay, inshallah. That's it.
Can I be put in MS2, please?
And your name? Hello? Assalamu alaikum.
Sabrin?
Your name, please. What is your ID here in the...
My name is Sabrin. I'm a spectator for ICM Green.
ICM Green Inspector. Okay. So you want to go to which room?
MS2.
Okay, you are assigned.
Oh, can I also be put there? Oh, thank you.
Period.
Assalamu alaikum. Can I spectate the room HS2?
And your name, please?
My name is Ishan Khan.
HS2.
Yes, HS2.
Okay, you are assigned. Yeah.
Go to the Zoom. No, the Zoom.
Somebody making noise.
No.